I'm going to go through around about a 40-minute flow working towards front splits. If you have a sponge or a brick for your knees for low lungey type stuff, that'd be good. And a couple bricks be handy if you're a bit tighter in the hamstrings. And also if you do have a weight available, also a lightweight, but you can substitute that for a brick instead. So when you're ready, just come into a comfortable seat. We can sit on the shins, hands rest on the thighs. This is a bit more uncomfortable for you, just popping it in a brick or a pillow even in between your thighs. So just sitting up nice and tall, closing your eyes, crown of the head just gently drawing towards the ceiling as the chin just gently tucks in towards the chest. Just gently tucking the pelvis under, drawing the rib cage in, shoulder blades gently drawing back towards each other, just opening up proud across the chest. Closing the mouth if you hadn't already and closing the eyes. Just starting to take deep breaths in through nose and out through nose. Gently starting to flicker the eyes open. Coming into tabletop position in your own time. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Just starting to slowly make your way through cat-cow. Inhale, lowering the belly, shoulder blades draw back as you gaze forwards. Exhale, chin draws in towards the chest as we round through. Next exhale, just holding your cat round through the torso. Gently roll over the toes, down dog in your own time, just push it up and back. Walk the feet in a little, maybe take them a little bit wider and just start to gently pedal out the legs, straightening into one leg, bending into the other. Then finding stillness in your down dog. Take the feet a bit wider on your mat. Push palms into the mat, chin in towards the chest. Bend into the knees if you need to start, if the hamstrings are just feeling a little bit tighter. Biceps just wrapping in towards each other, get a sense of them facing towards the ceiling as you push the chest towards the thighs. Really grounding into that left palm, pushing all knuckles and fingertips and thumb into the mat. See if you can come up light on the right fingertips. And then bring the right hand either onto the left ankle or the left calf. Inhale, big breath up into chest. Exhale to pull the torso through this gap in between the left thigh and the left palm. We can bend into the knees here, just trying to focus more on this twist. Inhale, bring the right hand back to the mat. Exhale, left hand outside of the right ankle or right calf. Inhale, big breath up into chest. Exhale, pull the torso through. Inhale, left hand back to the mat. Slowly walk the feet in towards each other so the toes and the heels touch. Here, see if we can push the chest back towards the thighs. Maybe push the heels towards the mat, just lengthening into the calves and the hamstrings. Three-leg dog. Inhale to take the right leg, reach it up and back. Peel the right hip open, stack it on top of the left, draw the left or the right heel towards the left bum cheek, push the chest towards that left thigh, try to keep the shoulders square. Low lunge as you exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, soften the left knee down. Inhale to reach up tall. So bring the hands to the hips. Trying to square the hips off towards the front of the mat. So the left hip's drawing forwards, right hip's drawing back. Gently tuck the pelvis under, slightly draw the belly button in. Keep this tuck as we take the right knee forwards, bringing the right hamstring onto the back of the right calf and sinking into that left hip. Keep sinking it down, keep gently squaring off the hips. See how far forward you can take that right knee, how low you can take the left hip towards the mat. Hands frame off the right foot. Half Hanuman, walk the right heel a few inches forward, send the weight of the hips over the left knee. We're just going to do this a bit more dynamically. We'll take it low lunge, left hip towards the floor. Exhale, straighten into right leg, fold over it. Inhale, take it back forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale to fold. Taking a few breaths here. Pushing the fingertips into the mat. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, chest pulls forwards. Feel this right thigh bone drawing back into the right hip, left hip forwards. Low lunge, take it back, forwards. Left hand stays underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, reach right fingertips up tall. Turn the right toes to face the long edge of the mat. Come onto the outside blade of the right foot. Right hand, right thigh. Gently press into the thigh to open into the hips. Push left hand into the mat. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Exhale to draw this right shoulder back, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Right hand can come to the low back. Breathe. Modified front splits, turn right toes back to front. Walk it back, sit the left bum cheek on the left heel, either flat on the left toes or rolled over the toes. You can bring a brick underneath the right butt cheek if you want, as we fold over the thigh. Low lunge, send it back forwards. Inhale, raise torso, reach up tall. Sinking left hip towards the floor. Right hand comes to right thigh, left hand low back. Here, see if you can draw the left heel towards the glutes. Pulling the left heel towards the bum, either keeping it far away or bringing it all the way in. Left heel towards the left bum cheek. Sinking into the hips. Trying to turn the hips forwards and getting the chest forwards. Gently release the left foot. Hands frame off the right, down dog, step it up and back. Three leg dog, left side, inhale to raise the left leg, peel left hip open, stack it over the right, push the chest towards the right thigh. So you can maybe plant that left heel to the floor. Low lunge as you exhale, step the left foot through, soften the right knee down. Inhale, raise it up tall. Again, squaring the hips off, left hip back, right hip forwards. And then sinking into the hips. And go flat on the back right toes, just because I've done something to my big right toe. Don't know what it is, but it hurts to put pressure on it. So we're sinking into the hips, taking the left knee forwards, right hip forwards. Left hips drawing back. Tucking the pelvis under, squeezing the right glute. Hands frame off the left. Walk the left heel a few inches forwards. We're just going to dynamically move through half Hanuman and low lunge. Straighten into the left leg, fold over left thigh. Exhale, send it forwards. Inhale, take it back, fold. Exhale, take it forwards. As we inhale, straighten, think of pressing the knee towards the mat, lengthening into the left thigh. Exhale, sink right hip towards the floor. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale to sink. Inhale, straighten. Take a few breaths here into the back of the left thigh. Exhale, sink it back forwards. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Inhale, reach left fingertips tall. Turn left toes out. Come onto the outside blade of the left foot. Hand comes onto the left thigh. Gently apply a bit of pressure into the left thigh. Push right hand into the mat, right shoulder away from right ear. Gently look over the left shoulder as we bring left hand to low back. Inhale, big breath up into chest. Exhale to twist, maybe looking over the left shoulder, maybe looking towards the right heel. Modified front splits, turn the left toes to face front. Slowly walk the right bum cheek back towards the right heel. Gently folding over the left thigh. So the fingertips are pulling us forwards, chest forwards. As we inhale, lengthen through spine, crown of the head draws tall. Exhale, folding over the left thigh. Low lunge, send it forwards. Down dog, push it up and back. And again, maybe just pedal out the legs, see if they feel maybe a little bit more open. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Low lunge once more. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale to step the right foot through, soften the left knee down. Inhale, reach up tall. Here, having a couple of bricks for underneath the hands as we dynamically move into pyramid pose back to this low lunge position. Hands under, or bricks underneath the hands even here. As you exhale, fold over the thighs. If you're a bit more open as hamstrings, you won't need the bricks. Trying to keep the hips square. As you exhale, straighten into the right thigh, fold over it. Inhale, low lunge, drop the left knee down. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale, lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lower. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lower, last one. Exhale, fold. Pyramid, step the left foot, foot's distance closer, bring it flat to the mat, left toes turning out. Right thigh bones drawing up into the right hip, left hip's drawing towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen, chest pulls up tall. Exhale, fold. Push that right foot into the floor, actively pushing the floor away. See if we can take the hands off of the floor. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Push the floor away with the right foot, draw that left hip towards the mat. Standing splits, bend into the right knee, shift the weight of the torso forwards, hands come a foot's distance past the right toes, draw the left heel to the ceiling. It's open into the left hip. Really try to squeeze that left bum cheek and lift the left heel high as you can. Right hand back of the right ankle, pull forehead towards the shin. Then draw the left heel towards the right bum cheek. Grab a hold of the left ankle with the right hand and push the foot away. Push, 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 push. Strong in the left thigh. To challenge your balance, you can see about maybe bringing this left hand to your right ankle, right shin. Triangle pose. Step the left foot back, coming to warrior two first of all. Sink the hips down low. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. So we're in warrior two. Here I'm going to grab a hold of my dumbbell. If you've got a dumbbell, grab a hold of it. If not, grab a hold of a brick instead. We're going to work towards triangle pose. So we're going to straighten into this right thigh. Push the right foot into the floor, left toes facing long edge of the mat. Dumbbell or brick comes overhead. Right fingertips reach towards the inside of the right shin. We're going to dynamically move through, just strengthening the hips and the adductors. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale to reach the fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, push the floor away with the right foot, lift up. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, bring it back up. Here I'm bringing my right hand onto my left hip so I can take it lower. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Last one, exhale, lower. Hold. Inhale, lift back up. Prasarita. Get rid of your dumbbell. Turn the toes into face long edge of the mat. Exhale to fold over the thighs. So toes are facing long edge of the mat, or maybe turning in a little. Bringing hands, a bit more open into the hamstrings, forearms to the mat. Breathing into the back of the thighs. Just let the torso relax. Maybe just gently rocking back and forth like I am here. Coming back up onto the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen through spine. As you exhale, so you can take the arms out wide like a little aeroplane. And inhale, raise torso. High lunge as you exhale, turn the right toes forwards. Reach fingertips up tall. So here in your high lunge, take the feet hips distance apart so that you've got that balance. You don't want the left foot in line with the right. Again, we're trying to square the hips off towards the front of the mat. Fingertips reach tall. Tuck the pelvis under slightly, feel a lengthening into this left hip. But here we're going to take lunges, but we're going to try to send the right knee as far forwards as we can, trying to take the left hip towards the mat. So here as we exhale, send the hips forwards, right knee forwards. Trying to press back through the left heel, slight bend into the left knee. Inhale, push the floor away, lift. Exhale to send it forwards. Try to keep the right heel down to the mat. Right foot is not coming off, right heel down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, send it forwards. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, send it forwards. Inhale to straighten. Last one. Exhale, send it forwards. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands frame off the right foot. Coming into extended pyramid pose. Inhale to straighten. Fold. Exhale, send it back forwards. Press the left foot back. Stack the right knee over the right ankle. Right hip drawing back, left hip forwards. Here, bringing the right arm underneath the right thigh. Bring the right hand around the left bicep. Here as we inhale, big breath up into chest. As we exhale, we're going to try to keep the chest and belly in contact with the thigh. If you start to find you lose that connection, just stay there. Even with a bent right leg, it's fine. You're still going to stretch into the hamstring. Inhale, big breath up into chest. Exhale, push the floor away. Try to fold over the right thigh. Even here, I'm bending slightly into the right thigh, right knee, as I breathe into the back of the right thigh. Inhale, send it back, forwards. Lower the left knee down. Modified side plank, roll over the ball of the left toe, slide the right foot in line with the left. Take this left foot behind you off of the mat. Inhale to raise torso. Exhale, grab a hold of the right ankle, push the right foot away, draw the left hips through as you breathe. Inhale to release, lift the right leg. Exhale to send it back forwards. Bring the left foot flat back to the mat. Three leg dog as you inhale, take that right leg, reach it up and back. Turbo dog, arms, elbows, draw in towards each other. Forearms slowly start to lower down about an inch away from the mat. Maybe come up onto your left toes. Exhale, see if you can lower them a little bit more, and bring them all the way down. Bring palms to meet. Drop the right foot down, slowly tiptoe in. Interlock fingertips and palms. If headstands in your practice, head to the mat, slowly tiptoe forwards. Legs lift, legs slowly float off. Maybe with a bit more control than that. Legs come together and we breathe. Slowly lower legs, one leg at a time maybe. Come to sitting on the heels. Taking a few breaths. quad strengthening. Here, tuck the pelvis under, draw rib cage in. Hands can come onto the thighs, hands can be across the chest. Try to keep the shoulders in line with the heels. Feet can come hips distance apart, knees hips distance apart. Tuck, squeeze. Inhale to lift the hips, keep the shoulders back. Exhale, lower booty down. Tuck pelvis, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, last one. Exhale, lower. Down dog, hands to the mat, push it up and back. Low lunge, left side. Inhale to raise the left leg. Exhale to step the left foot through. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, big breath up into chest. Send the left knee forwards. Extended pyramid pose. Exhale, straighten over the left thigh. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, lower. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Step the right foot a bit closer, right toes turning out slightly. Press the left knee towards the mat. Breathe into the back of this left thigh. Standing splits, soften into the left knee. Take the hands a foot's distance past the left toes. Draw that right heel to the ceiling. Squeeze that right arse cheek. Try to lift the right heel as high as you can towards the ceiling. Left hand, left ankle, draw forward towards the shin. And then draw right heel, left bum cheek. Grab a hold of that right ankle with the left hand. Push it away. So push the foot away into the left hand. A bit more active in the right hip. Want to challenge your balance, right hand comes to the left ankle. Warrior 2, gently step that right foot back. So not staying in Warrior 2 too long, grabbing a hold of your dumbbell or your brick. Triangle legs, start to straighten into this left thigh. Right hand towards the ceiling. So as I lower down, I'm externally rotating into the shoulders. Might be a little bit more complicated to try to see what I'm doing there over the screen. So by all means, just keep the dumbbell facing towards the ceiling. Push left foot into the floor. Left fingertips are going towards the floor. For me, I'm going to grab a hold of my right hip so I get more range. Exhale to push the right hip back. Taking left fingertips towards the mat or left shoulder. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, push it back up tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come back up. Set yourself up for Placidita. Turn the toes in. Brick or dumbbell is coming onto our backs. Elbows are facing towards the ceiling. Maybe walk your feet out a little wider. Keep your elbows drawing towards the ceiling. Try to stay long through spine. Slight anterior pelvic tilt. Booty slightly sticking out. Inhale, big breath up into chest. As we exhale, we're going to bring the chest parallel to the mat. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, parallel. Inhale to lift. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, lift. Last one coming up. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, lift. Get rid of your brick. Simply fold over the thighs, however feels good to you. If you want to take a tripod headstand here, hands to the mat, top of the head to the floor, go for it. If you want to press it up into pincher, give it a go. If you want to take pincher against the wall, by all means, don't let me stop you. slowly lower down from your tripods. Slowly bring the fingertips to the mat. Aeroplane arms. Inhale, take the arms out wide. High lunge, exhale to lift. Turn the hips to face the front of the mat. Feet at hips distance apart. Left knee stacking over left ankle. Right hip drawing forwards, left hip back. Slight tuck of the pelvis under. Inhale, we can reach tall. Exhale, left knees going forwards, right hips going towards the floor. Inhale, straighten into both legs. Exhale, send left knee forward, left hamstring to left calf, right hip to the mat. Inhale, push back up tall. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down, frame off the left heel. Inhale to straighten into the left thigh, fold over. Exhale, bring it back down. Take the right foot a little wider back behind you. Bring the left foot a little further forwards, left knee stacking over left ankle. Here you might be able to see what I'm going on about a bit clearer. So the left arm is wrapping around the left thigh. The left hand is grabbing a hold of the right bicep. Trying to keep my torso, my belly, my chest on the left thigh. Inhale, big breath up into chest. Exhale to straighten into that left thigh. So here you can see I'm trying to keep my torso all the way on the thigh as I fold over it. Left hamstring's a little bit more open. I've got a bit of a niggle in the back of my right hamstring at the minute, hence why I can go a bit deeper here. Low lunge, send it back forwards, right knee lowers to the mat. Modified side plank. Left foot steps back in line with the right. Right foot comes off of the mat. Inhale, raise left fingertips. Exhale, grab a hold of that left ankle. Push it away. Low lunge, inhale to release. Exhale, step the left foot to the front of the mat, right foot comes back on. Three leg dog as you inhale, take this left leg, reach it up and back. So here, one forearm at a time, or both slowly coming down to the mat. Hands coming towards each other. Interlock the hands or hands in prayer. From here you could hop up into pincher. You could work headstand. You could work tripod. Whatever feels good for you. In your own time, slowly lower down. Come to resting on the shins. Here, quad strengthening exercise round 2. It's mad how much dust and hair seems to just accumulate on your mat over the course of about 20 minutes. So sitting on your shins, tuck your pelvis under. Draw rib cage belly in. Yeah, saying about hair, I had a bit of a mad moment the other day. I shaved all my hair off at the sides. My little girl Florence thought it was funny. My missus didn't think it was so funny. Right, anyway. Tucking pelvis under, draw belly button and rib cage in. Here we're going to try to keep the shoulders stacked over the heels as we drive the hips forwards. Squeeze. Here this is active, quads. Hips are pushing through, squeezing the glutes. Pelvis tucks under, rib cage drawing in. And here, see how far back. Then I'm just adjusting my feet to their hips distance. See how far back we can take it. So this is super strong on the quads. They're lengthening here and strengthening. Holding isometric contraction. Exhale, bring it up. Down dog, push it up and back. Now looking past the fingertips, soften into the knees. Exhale, step, step or small hardboard float towards the front of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale to fold it over. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. Standing bow. Right heel draws towards the bum. Right hand, right thumb drawing behind you. Grabs a hold of the inside of the right ankle. Draw the thighs together. Inhale, reach tall through the left fingertips. Exhale to kick away through the right foot. Slight softness into the standing leg. Keep reaching forwards as you kick up and back with that right foot. Think standing splits, right toes to the ceiling. Left hand can come to the left thigh or left shin, or left hand can come to a brick or to the floor as we kick the right toes tall towards the ceiling. Trying to actively open into the hips. Think of pushing the right toes high, high, high. High lunge, slowly step the right foot back. Inhale, reach it up tall. So start off left knee over left ankle, squaring the hips off. Hands wherever you want them. The feet are hips distance apart even. From here we're going to start to move the feet away from each other. We're going to start to slowly slide the left foot forwards and take the right foot back. So here you want to go as far forwards as feels good in your hips. This is super strong. We can have bricks in our hands ready to bring them to the mat. We're going to try to slide them out as far away from each other as we can. And then just take it there and just hold. Feel like the left heel and the right heel are actively pulling towards each other. Breathing into the hips. Strong, active hips. And then start to see if we can maybe slide them a little further away from each other. See how far you can take it. And whenever you're ready, bring the hands to the mat, back knee to the floor. Right toes start to draw back towards you as we press the left heel into the mat, that is. From here we can grab a hold of a sponge or a bolster or some pillows, pop them underneath the left bum cheek, start to slide the left heel forwards, take it to the depth of your front splits. Here I'm on the ball of the right foot, I'd recommend staying there, but just because my right big toe is giving me ag, I'm going to go flat on the toes. And I'm going to start to take the left heel a bit further forward and I'll work towards my front splits. And then breathing into the depth of your front splits. Bringing it back to your breath. Go to your happy place. Try to keep the torso stacking over the hips, even if you're in half Hanuman. Try to keep it here. This will open more into your hips. If we fold over the thigh, it'll take it more hamstrings. But let's try to keep it more hips. Pigeon pose. Let's bring that left shin parallel to the front of the mat. Just going to take a few gentle rocks into my hips. That feels quite nice for me. Free leg dog in your own time. Roll over ball of the right toe. Take that left leg, reach it up and back. Peel the left hip open, stack it over the right. Draw left heel to the right bum cheek. See if we can come up light on the right fingertips. See if we can maybe grab a hold of the left ankle with the right hand. Breathe into the hips. Nearly fell over. Forward fold, slowly step the feet forwards. Come to standing at the front of your mat. Standing bow, other side. Left hand, palm to the ceiling, thumb facing behind you. Left hand grabs the left ankle. Right fingertips reach tall towards the ceiling. Left thigh draws towards right. Start to kick the left foot away from you as we reach the right fingertips forwards. Right fingertips stay reaching forwards. Right hand to the right shin. Or see if maybe you can bring the right fingertips towards the floor. Push the left foot towards the ceiling, straighten into the right thigh. High lunge, step the left foot back. And again, squaring the hips off. Take it to your depth. Bricks in the hands, ready to bring them to the floor if you need to. Start to slowly walk the right heel forwards, left foot behind you. Keeping the hips square towards the front of the mat the whole time. Take it semi-deep and then hold. Pull the right heel towards the left foot towards the right heel. Strong hips. And then see if we can maybe take it further. See how far you can take it without bringing the hands to the floor. And then finally bring the hands to the mat, left knee down, and then slowly take it to the depth of your front splits. Again, I'd recommend staying on the ball of the back left foot to keep the hips square, but I've just gone flat on the toes just to make it a little bit more relaxed. Taking a few breaths here, keeping torso stacking over the hips. Pigeon pose, right shin parallel towards the front of the mat. Oh, again a few gentle rocks into the hips. And then free leg dog in your own time, rolling over ball of left foot, press back through left heel, right leg goes up and back. Right heel towards left bum cheek, see if left hand can reach back to grab a hold of the right ankle. This is balance more than anything. Think of pushing the chest towards the left thigh. Down dog, both feet down. Child's pose, knees to the mat, bum to the heels. Take a few breaths. And if you're ready, just come to sitting on your heels. Hands resting on your thighs. Try to slow your breath down. Sit tall, sit long through spine. Just focusing in on your breath, trying to slow the heart rate down. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. And then that's it. You're done. Hope you enjoyed the class. If you did, like the video, comment on it, share it with people. That's what YouTubers do. And I'll see you soon.